Can we show this tweet from LeBron James? Yesterday, during the trial, Kyle Rittenhouse broke down in sobs. I wouldn't even call this breaking down in tears, because Kyle Rittenhouse broke down in sobs. And before we get into this, I want to show this clip first, because this reaction, this tweet from LeBron James, this is actually in reaction to what happened to Kyle Rittenhouse when he was testifying on the stand. And Kyle was testifying about what caused him to feel that he had no other course of action but to open fire on those who were attacking him. He testified that he felt trapped with no other option, and then he broke down in sobs. Take a look.
There were people right there. That's right, run.
Anyway, you can just relax for a minute, sir. We're going to take a break.
So LeBron James tweets, and this is when we can show this. What tears? I didn't see one. Man, knock it off. That boy ate some lemon heads before walking into court. With laughing emojis. LeBron, what is wrong with you? Anybody with any idea of what PTSD looks like knows that that was a panic attack, a full-blown panic attack. Someone who was reliving the most horrific moment of their life where they felt trapped and their life was in danger. The fact that you can dismiss this, even regardless of what you think the verdict should be, you can dismiss this is so unfeeling. Why don't you start talking to me about the tears coming from the Uyghur people in their slave camps, their concentration camps, their re-education camps? These children who are ripped apart from their parents who are forced to divorce, forced to separate, forced to undergo religious indoctrination in order to re-educate them on their own religious beliefs, abused, treated as slaves, gang raped, forced to undergo abortions, the victims of organ harvesting. And you, LeBron, you pretend to be a champion for human rights here in our country, but you refuse to condemn the Chinese Communist Party for that abuse. In fact, you defend them. Well, I think you can just sit down then. I honestly don't care what LeBron James's views on Kyle Rittenhouse are. I don't expect LeBron James to have a good take on Kyle Rittenhouse. Because you can, we talked about this in the show yesterday, you can actually think that what Kyle Rittenhouse did by arriving in Kenosha, Wisconsin and taking part in the defense of the city, you can think that that was unwise for a 17-year-old to do. I do. I think it was unwise. If I were his parents, I would never have let him do that. I don't think he should have put himself in that position in the first place. But you can hold that view and sincerely and strongly defend his right to self-defense, because once he was in that situation, whether or not he should have been in that situation or whether it was wise for him to be in that situation is completely notwithstanding. Once he's in that situation, all that matters is, does he have a right to self-defense if his life is threatened? And the answer to that is yes. So I don't care what LeBron James's views are on that. I don't care. LeBron James has proved himself to have idiotic views on police-involved shootings. He's completely out of touch with the American people, completely out of touch with minority communities who need police to keep their communities safe. But the fact that he would tweet something like this in the face of defending the Chinese Communist Party, who actually oppress people, actually murder people, actually kill people, actually violate people based on the color of their skin or their religious beliefs. LeBron James, you should be ashamed. That's disgusting.